You're not really going to be able to convince me that a series of remarkable occurrences and the perfect aligning of the stars and all these series of events just happen for no reason at all. I don't believe that. I don't think it's just random. I do not believe these things are random coincidences. I think these things are a series of choices. And I think every action has a reaction. And I think that our life plays out as such. It's more about, do you recognize these things when they come? I think everybody has a hard time with maybe acknowledging things that may be gut feelings, but I think everybody knows that there's something in your life that kind of gives you a feeling that you can't really describe, but you just know it's either for you, not for you. But it's in that moment that you're given the choice: do you act on it, or do you not? I think the struggle lies when it comes to understanding when a sign is actually meant for you and it's actually presenting itself as a sign. I think most people look at all these things that happen that are random or whatever the case is. They happen, it's just like, ah, that was just random. But the series of events that had to have occurred before that, for them to line up the way they do and present themselves to you, I do believe there's power in that. The same way I believe that there's power in the feeling people get when you get deja vu. I think deja vu is one of the trippiest things ever. I like, my mind is blown that you can be in a moment of something and you just have that innate feeling in you that you've been here before. You've done this thing before. And I don't believe it's just like you've been in a moment that's like, oh, this is like similar to something that I've lived before. No, you've literally been standing in the exact position that you've been in before with the exact series of events happening in that order, that you know that you've done this before. I feel like when I ask people what do they feel when they get deja vu, they always say, it's like I've been here before. I believe that. It is. What if you have? What if, just walk with me right now, what if when you get that deja vu feeling, what if that was a sign or a reset for something? What if that was an acknowledgement from the universe or whatever the case is? What if it was an acknowledgement that this is a moment that maybe you've been reset to relive again for a specific reason? Now, I don't believe if, you're on your birthday, you went to a restaurant and the waiter gives you your favorite dish or something and you're like, this is a sign. That's not a sign. That's just like, it was the soup of the day. Like, there wasn't like anything behind it. Or maybe there was actually. I take that back. Maybe it was the soup of the day because it's your birthday. Everything happens for a reason. See, in that moment, you just caught live me actually thinking about, no, I can put a tie to it and make it, feel as though there is something behind it. That's a choice. I don't, people are pessimistic or people always look at the negative in things. That's just not ever how I've been. I always try to find the positive, but I more so try to find the reason behind something. I do believe there's a reason behind everything because I don't believe in coincidences. So even that example, I do believe that you have the choice to view it any way that you want to. And it's up to you. That's your power. Free will and freedom of thought. That's your that's given to you. That's bestowed upon you for you to act on however you see fit. But what you say in those moments, the directions you take in those moments, that's on you, and that's a choice that you have to live with.